delay there. I was trying to revive my painting sponge. It had gone funky. So sorry for the delay. I'm still just kind of fixing up the sponge situation on my wet palette. But in the meantime, we can hang out. How's it going? How are you guys? I hope your days are doing good. Here. Let's see what kind of damage I've done to my sponge. So you can see it's kind of warped because I gave it the nuclear treatment. So we're just gonna try and revive the sucker. Let's give it a gentle massage. Tell it how much we love it. Yeah, again, and we're giving our sponge a spa treatment. So we want to get it as smooth as possible before we put any paper on it. Try to get all the suds out of it, but you gotta wash it, right? I figure a little bit of soap probably won't be too much bad. I don't know. Maybe I should go drain it again. I'm gonna go drain it again. I'll be right back. Did I or did I not do unrepairable damage to my sponge? I don't know. But the good news is, if I did, that I do have transfer paper. Or, I mean, I do have a backup sponge. So, thing is, like, for those who maybe people know about this, maybe people don't know about this. When your sponge, like your kitchen sponge, gets funky, you can usually revive it by using your microwave. Basically, the idea is you just cook out the bacteria that's hanging out in your sponge, in your kitchen sponge. Music's way too loud. There we go. Good afternoon! Was just finishing up a different video, but now amazed at the painting of fiery tiny details. Yeah, I love it when people can paint super incredible tiny details. I try. It's tough, man. It's really tough. Oh, there we go. See, my sponge is okay. My sponge survived. Yeah, look at that. My wet palette. My wet palette's alive. And doesn't smell like Nurgle. Funky wet palettes. Alright. Let's get some gloves on. How are you doing today, Prince? I'm just gonna call you Prince, I'm sorry. Prince, is it Dusleil? Dusleil? I remember Shay was like, is that French? Are you French? So, tells me that it might not be Lille, but Le instead. I feel like the exposure is way too high on here, so let's go knock that back a little bit. There we go. That's okay. Everyone does online. Yep, sweet. Docile. Oh, okay. Prince of the Sky. Well, that's fascinating. So, I have come to a realization. I think I may just need to redo this guy's skin altogether. I am not happy with it. Which is fine. I don't mind that. But before I go make any major hack gloves exploding. Alright, let's try this one. Before I go and make any major alterations, let's do some copper. So I recently just ordered online some lovely colors because I'm a sucker for true metallic metals, so I do like those pretty mica flakes. So we're going to use some of these. And now, let me start going and announcing, holy hecking, construction is loud. You guys can probably pick that up, can't you? Oh, John Witterman, hello, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, let's go and start doing some announcements, just telling people that we're online. So I'm gonna go to here, go into the announcement stuff. Not that one, not that one. So we're just gonna go through the works here. Oh my gosh. So loud. Here, let me see if I can like make that just a little harder to hear. So much better. I had to close a window in another room to get that to quiet down. Holy heck. Heckity heck. Did I just post that? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Just gonna go through and we're just gonna do the sprint of, hey, I'm online. Prince, what are you up to today? How are you doing? Tell me about what's going on. What's up, friend? Splinterbrush Studio, things are going good. I had to go and revive my wet palette because it was starting to smell funky. But you know, now we are just doing good, just going and run through some channels, just letting people know that we're online. Just the good stuff. What are you up to? Today is Thursday, so I imagine tomorrow you're going to be up and you're going to be painting up some Creature Caster. Aof Hazen! Hey, hope everyone's having a lovely day. I hope you are having a lovely day today too. Hello, Shay! Prince, job stuff, petting cats. I love petting cats. Coffee. Sounds like a good day. I like that. Cheers to that. Alright. We are just gonna keep doing this little sprint here. Ba 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 ba. But yeah, so what we're going to be painting up is we are going to be doing some TMM wizardry on these metally bits. I'm going to be trying to get it to look nice and pretty. That's tonight. Oh, Friday is the deliverance. I'll get it eventually. Eventually I'll figure it out. Golden paint! Yeah, so what I got here is I've got model colored bronze, old gold, brass, and copper, because I wanted to give this guy some coppery legs, kind of brassy, but like I'm not going to be making it. I have not delved into non-metallic metals, but I thought that a copperish look would look really well. This is too red for my liking, so what I'm probably going to be doing is I'm going to be mixing it up with these. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's definitely very pretty. And it's very mild, too. It's not super sheen and reflective, but mind you, a lot of that has to do with the fact that this paint is on white caps. It will look different when painted on black. Because that is just how reflectivity and light works. And let's see here. I think that is probably going to be about it for all these call-outs. I'm not really going to bother with some of the other ones here. Cool. Yeah, I just want to start painting. Let's just start painting. And maybe eventually the construction will end and I won't have to hear what must be jackhammering today. I don't know what they're doing. I never know what they're doing. It's loud. It's like this every day. It's pretty brutal. Alright, so. Oh god, the paint is hard. Too much thing to know. Oh god, the paint is too hard, too much. I don't know if I understand what you're saying, Shay. I'm trying, but I don't know what's going on. So let's see here. So let's get that on there. And then I kind of want to mix it in a little bit with this bronze. Because the bronze is going to bring a nice little bit of a dark tint to it. And as we know, bronze actually is copper and brass. Oh, that is a nice color. I do like that. I'm just going to add, I think I want to add a little bit of a darkish brown. I'm going to use this charred brown. Or no, you know what? No, I won't use the charred brown. I'm going to use a little bit of this heavy sienna. But the pigmentation in the heavy sienna is really high. Okay, we'll go with the first choice, charred brown. Why would I add a non-metallic paint to a metallic paint mix? It is to basically just help in creating shadows. So here we go. So let's see how this looks in these crab legs. Oh, look at that. There we go. Probably gonna want to do 2 coats of this. The music is really loud. Is it? Okay, here, it might just be over here, so I'll just drop that down a little bit. I've been told from a lot of people that my mic can sometimes be really quiet, so what I'll do is I'll also bring my mic up closer to me. Does that help out, Prince? Is anyone else having audio difficulties with my setup? Because I cannot hear what you guys hear, unfortunately. Yes, it's better. Now it's perfect. Perfect! That's what I like to hear. Now this has turned out not bad, but it's almost a little bit too much of a gold look, which is not at all what we're aiming for. Adds a little bit more copper to that. I mean, I'm gonna have to top this up anyway, so... Oh, nope, not that one. Do that, get a little bit of this. This is a really nice one. I really like this bronze. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that. This monster is for a D&D game, or is it a boss? Is it a strong monster? This monster is probably going to be used for a lot of things. So I really love D&D. So I'll probably find ways to fit him into D&D as like a big, scary, either like a really tough monster that's like a one of a kind, or as like a boss monster. But I'm also going to use this for war games. So I'm going to use it for things like one-page rules Grimdark Future, which is basically like a rules light version of Warhammer, and in my opinion much more fun than Warhammer. I'm big on rules light games. I think that it should be, you know, easy to learn and then hard to master, where I do not feel like Warhammer is that game. Yeah, I think he would make a really cool like boss monster. But yeah, I definitely think I want to redo the skin. I know I spent like 7 hours on the skin, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. You don't like it, you paint over it. Oh my gosh, Cannon. Don't have to reprime it or anything either, just paint it right over top of it. Prince, a lot of the time what will usually end up happening for me is I will find a model I like, I will get the model, I will paint the model, and then afterwards, then I will find a way to use it. Usually I get it because I want to paint it, and then I will find some purpose for it afterwards. It looks like a super Urgot, a bit like Urgot in League of Legends. I think I remember someone mentioning something like that. I do not know League very well. All I know is, what's his name? Oh man. Grug, is it? Krug? The big bug guy from like the Shadow Abyss worlds or whatnot. Because he was my main when I played. And I had his gentleman costume. Nope, no, not Nashor. Cho'Gath, thank you. Gentleman Cho'Gath. That was who I played. And that was a long time ago. That was back in college, so that was, at the bare minimum 11 years ago. I loved playing Cho'Gath, mostly just because he ate people. Like, to me, they're like his ultimate attack, like did a ton of damage, and had quite the cooldown on it. But just the fact that like you could do that and eat a person, and you got bigger, I was like, oh man, you were like hands down the coolest guy. Ganon, why are you crying? Like, come back over here, buddy. Just come and hang out. Nom nom. Yeah. Yeah, really old time. I loved it because, like, you know, when you played regular Cho'Gath, you'd be like, nom nom. But, like, if you did Gentleman Cho'Gath, he's like, nom nom. And, like, he would insult people. He like, you are a rapscallion and a coward. And it's just like, yes. Yeah, I remember someone was surprised when they found out that I had the gentleman skin. Hi, what are you up to? Why is he so chatty?
I have no idea.
He's super chatty.
The door, and now he's okay that I've come in here.
Hi, Ganon. Are you making demands? Hey, Alpha Geeky. Thanks for the follow there. How are you doing, Alpha? I hope you're doing just swell. Feel free to come and chat, or if you just feel like lurking, you know, that is totally okay. So we're just gonna keep going at this here till the coat is nice and... Hi! You want up? No? You just want to say hi? Hello! Here, give me a second here. Hi! There you go. Oh, watch your step. There we go. I put him up on his little pedestal. Maybe he'll stay. Maybe he'll go away. I don't know. It's really up to him. Alpha! Oh, I see Vallejo, Reaper, an army painter, and a brand I don't know. Ooh, you see a brand you don't know. So here's army painter, Vallejo, Reaper, Vallejo. Do you know where the bottle is that you don't recognize? I think I only have Vallejo, Reaper, and Model up here. Or not Model, Vallejo, Reaper, and Army Painter. Zelda, you're okay. You're okay. The one with Texas on it. The one with Texas on it would be, that would be Reaper. So this is a Reaper Core paint. So there we go, MSP Master Series. Because Reaper is in Texas. It's just an old bottle of paint. So, you know, Texans love putting Texas on things. Apparently. It was the extra opaque. I don't know. The extra opaque. So this one here, this is Vallejo Game Color Extra Opaque. So Vallejo Game Color came up with a series of paints that were extra pigmented, so that it's easier for applying down a base coat. Yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I don't understand it. Mind you, I'm Canadian. We're super modest about the fact that we're Canadian. Like, to be a proud Canadian is usually to be, like, quiet about the fact that you're Canadian. I think 95% of my paint is Reaper. Which line of Reaper is it that you're using? I've heard great things about the Reaper Bones paint line and the Reaper Pathfinder line. Those are the two lines that Giggling Geekette nerds out about the most. Oh, all of them are MSP. So, like, what I have here is MSP Core. MSP, yeah, so there's, like, MSP Core, generally we're proud just saying that we're not American. Let's put a cork in this one here before people get too upset. I don't want to upset anyone. A little bit of Bones, a little bit of Pathfinder. Overall, just lots of Reaper. I really like Reaper. I like them a lot. I am a Reaper partner. So if you ever want to give out help to a channel, it could be mine, it could be anyone else's, whichever. A lot of painters have Reaper affiliate links, and so what it does is if you use that link at no extra cost to you, the content creator gets they keep track of how many sales, how many referrals they were. It's a referral link is what it is. And the people who have the most at the end of each quarter get some free in-store credit. So, you could help get certain creators free paints or free models. Mine is listed in the panels, and you'll occasionally see it pop up from Nightbot. You're British. I am British Columbian over here in Canada. What kind of stuff do you like to paint? Alpha Geeky. Why is he so moody right now? I might just need to give him treats so he just is quieter. Hey, you're fine too. GW Tau. I can't really afford it. Yeah, Games Workshop is pricey stuff, but there's tons of other brands out there. You know, you could always get proxy models. Mind you, if you're playing in like Games Workshop's brand stores, you're probably not going to be able to use the models, which is unfortunate. But if you play at home with friends, you know, that's what this is, right? This is a Titan Forge Mini. You know, it's certainly significantly cheaper than a Great Unclean One. Ah, my throat is terrible today. Just means I need more water. Oh, that's much better. Does Titan Forge have Necrons? What does Titan Forge have? They got a lot of things. Titan Forge. I don't think they have Necrons per se. Go to Sci-Fi Miniatures. They break it down into humans, non-humans. There's a machines section. What do we got in the machines? They're more like vehicles. Yeah, they don't really have anything that's Necrons usable. Yeah. No, nothing of that sort, unfortunately. I think the only people that I know of that have like really good Necrons, off the top of my head, is like War Games exclusive. But War Games exclusive is not really any cheaper than Games Workshop. So if we're looking for budget models, not really where you want to go. But if you're not looking for budget models, I totally recommend checking out War Games exclusive. They have some orcs that I want to get. And they got some funny ones. Like they've got like General Grievous as like a Necron. Shipping will take a long time because War Games exclusive, if you're not getting it from a local shop, they are located in Russia, so if you order directly from their website, do expect delays with shipping. Yeah, if you ever want to talk about like third-party models, I am the channel for that. In my Discord, I have a spreadsheet. I haven't updated it for a little bit, but I have a spreadsheet of over 150 different miniature companies and manufacturers that you can order physical models from. And all of them are links to their shops. And so if you ever want to be like, I'm in the mood for something, or I want to support a smaller company, that is, you know, a place you might like. And just the Twitch or the Discord community that I have is just really friendly. No one, there's no intolerance. Everyone's very supportive of everyone's creative ventures. I've got this little room called Rant It All Out here, and basically, if there's anything going on, you know, you just want to scream about your stresses. You know, you go in there, you scream into the void, and sometimes, you know, people will give you some support. I kind of originally made it just as a place so that, you know, the rest of the chat rooms stay relatively positive, but it has become like a super supportive little area of my server, and I love it so much because of that. It worked out way better than I ever could have anticipated. Man, for playing on shuffle, this song comes up a lot. I've got like, what is it, a 2-3 hour playlist? 2 hours and 3 minutes, and I feel like I hear this song sometimes 3 times a day. And I only stream for 3 hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. That is too funny. Anyone play any good games lately? Video games, war games, any fantastic stories of anything that you guys have done recently? Models that you're really happy about? Tell me all about it. I love hearing about what other people are doing. I just got my my Dungeons and Lasers set, I think the day before yesterday. And then I was only sent about half of them, and I just got the tracking number now for the other half of my order. Oh boy. It's a lot of stuff. I gotta say, very happy with Archon Studios product. Just phenomenal. I would totally recommend backing the Kickstarter if you're like into dungeon tiles but don't want to go through the effort of making them yourself, and you just want like some designed ones that like click in and with each other. Super good product. So that was my logic. I was like, I want dungeon tiles, but I don't want to have to build them. Oh my gosh, Ganon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Life is so hard, Ganon. Oh my gosh. So this looks super silly right now. That is okay. Jinx? Hey, how's it going, Jinx? Give a big old shout out and, you know, give a fellow streamer some attention here. Jinx is super, super cool. Thanks for dropping on by. How are you doing? What's going on? What's new? Jinx does a lot of little basic. Would it be right to call them dioramas, Jinx? Along with all of her super cool skeleton assemblies. Has a little bit of a thing for collecting skeletons. Working on a raccoon right now. Just got a pony. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. You do all sorts of stuff. I don't think there's any particular like one thing that you do. And I have such respect for people who are multi-talented like that. Me, I'm just like, I guess I'm gonna paint miniatures. And I don't want to, like, I can sculpt, but it's like, but I don't really want to sculpt. I just want to paint. Can I just like paint other people's sculptures? Can't talk either. I am just a wreck. Oh my gosh, Kitty, you are so sad right now. I'm loving this metal paint, however, not liking this look right now. It looks like a toy. I need to fix up. With time. How have I been? I've been doing really good. Okay, so Jinx, do you play Dungeons & Dragons? I just got, the other day, this super cool thing. It's called Dungeons and Lasers. Basically, it's just like a collection of dungeon tiles. And like you can click and assemble and build rooms, because like I'm that person that like when they DM, I like to have like a really cool setup for like the big boss encounter kind of deal. Besides that, I mean, I'm doing all right. Did taxes, waiting for tax returns. No, I'm one of those painters that don't play the games. That's okay. Honestly, like, Warhammer may have got me into it, but I ended up, like, stopping playing Warhammer after, like, 2 months, because I was like, I do not like this game. I do not like this crowd. I just like painting the little plastic figures. So I totally understand that. You know, do it up because it looks cool. Oh my gosh, Ganon. You were so loud. I think I just need to give him a kitty treat. It's gonna be a jerk until he feels like his needs have been met. If anyone ever hears anyone mentioning the Donut Lord, they're referring to the screaming fur child that I have that's going around from room to room just screaming. I try not to give in to him, but he's really determined. I also have a loud meow meow kitty. He just goes in room to room. He's like, meow, meow, and then like, I feed him, and then immediately he's like, he just like, I'm a saint now. Thank you. You've rescued me. He's like, you're such a jerk. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna just step away here. I'm gonna go give him some food. Yeah, you want food too? Yeah, you want food too? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. Yeah, I know. Okay. Maybe now there will be less screaming. Craft and Canvas, good morning. Ah! Sorry, kitty scared me. My cat's just chill. Nom, yes. How are you doing, Craft and Canvas? I'm doing good. Marshmallow and Marshies. I'm never going to be able to escape that name. Alright. No more screaming fur babies. And now I just paint the ugly pickle. It's another creepy one! Yeah! I need to send you the measurements for the files I sent you still. I'm sorry. I only just sent Peachy the photo references for my cats. I am slow. I am slow. That's all I got. But yeah, it's another creepy one. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing an orc with Jenny Joyo, so that'll be less creepy. But yeah, he's a big, ugly, rotting pickle. Blah. I need to redo the skin on him, though. He's just hideous. Not in the hideous sense of, like, ooh, he's ugly and creepy. Like, yeah, he is. It's hideous as in I don't like this color. Really? Yeah, I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. She does such good emotes. So, because I love Jenny's emotes so much. And I was like, hey, Jenny, who do you go to? And she's like, I go to Peachy. And I'm like, okay, cool. Peachy is who I need to go to. And then I'm going and I take a look at her channel. And I see that she did your sticker of your doggo. Or your emote of your doggo. Why do I... Walter? Walter is his name? I think it's Walter. This little buddy. She did this. Bark, bark. So, I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I kind of like... I think, like the brown... Do I want to do brown and flesh tone? Or do I want to go with, like... I'll try. But I feel like the flesh tone is the color that I need for, like, copper. Yeah, we'll try. Yes, and all of Walter. Oh, she did all of Walter's. Gosh. Okay. It's funny because when I went over and I like hung out in her stream, she's like, "Mellow Minis, I gave you a follow because I was like, oh man, it's another mini painter. Gotta go give the mini painter a follow." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Do you paint minis?" And she's like, "No, it's just like the mini painting community seems super loving and accepting." And I was like, "Yeah, they kind of are." Hey, hello. Don't scratch yourself too much. Ah, that's awesome. I love that. So did she design Walter's platypus too then? Like, did she design the platypus? Like his logo? Alright, just gonna add a little bit of water to the ink. Try and get the ink to calm the heck down. Gotta calm down, ink. Here, I'm gonna add to this. Oh, she based it off to that. She can do all styles. I'm so excited to find out how it turns out. Need to give her a big tip too, because that girl's undercharging. I know that she can do them fast, but oh man. Hey, hey, hey! No, 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 no! I know it's itchy. I know it's itchy. Sorry, Kitty has a little skin infection right now, and it's just healed up, but it's all scabbed right now. So she's got like a sweater on to like keep her from scratching at it. Just trying to like protect her from hurting herself. Just a big old list of peachy emotes. Yeah, I'll show you guys the references I sent her. You guys can see some nice photos of my kitty cats. So, this is one of my favorite photos of Zelda. This was before her anxiety kind of like took over her life. Yeah, she is just the prettiest, most loving cat. Yeah, she's a lap cat. Crazy's a hard word. It's more that she has overwhelming anxiety. Yeah. So she lives a mostly normal life, but she has a nervous tick where she scratches herself too much. Anxiety flower. Zelda is also adorable. I was thinking of maybe putting her head in a flower. Yeah. But yeah, she gets really nervous, and when she does, she starts scratching herself, and she beats or like she gouges her shoulders basically, and then she also overgrooms, and so she'll overgroom her skin bald, and then she'll irritate it, and then she ends up getting a yeast infection on her skin. She's a very sad case of a cat. How does that come off? How does what come off? My cat is so itchy she can't have chicken. Oh, okay. So you're no, it's not an allergy. Well, actually, okay. She does have an allergy. She has a different allergy. So the allergy that she has is a environmental allergy. Oh, she's so cute. So she has an environmental allergy with peppermint. So like there were some natural remedies that we were using for basically less chemically cleaning agents. But what ended up happening is, so the allergy that she has, it makes her skin create boils, blister, and then giant scabs. So she does have an allergy, but the licking, the shoulder scratching does not appear to be part of that. Yeah. So she's, you know, we're doing what we can to try and make sure that she's comfortable and that she doesn't hurt herself. We tried some medications. The medications didn't really quite do it. We need to try some new meds, but kind of waiting for pandemic to chill out a little bit, or at least for us to get our vaccines. So, which is in June, which I'm looking forward to. Give me that vaccine. Yes, please. But yeah, all in all, I mean, despite all that, she is filled with nothing but love. All she wants is to cuddle up to people. Which, I mean, I guess kind of makes the whole situation a little sadder. But, you know, she is the world's most loving cat. Although part of that is because she has separation anxiety. My old cat Buddy had itchy paw pads, and he just kept licking in them, so they'd flare up, and it was hard to get him to stop. Yeah. I mean, because the thing is, like, once it flares up, right, then it's gonna scab a little bit, and we've all had scabs. Scabs are itchy, you know, and they just want to keep itching at it. Yeah. So. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we do what we can. So before, I had her in this inflatable like donut cone because it's more comfortable around her neck. It's not hard plastic. It's, you know, not really heavy. Like it's, you know, all that. But through one way or another, she ended up getting a yeast infection on her skin again. And so I had to take that off because it was kind of covering it. So I've just been giving her like antifungal shampoos and stuff, and just wanted to give her some love. Yeah. Hi Zelda. Hello baby. Oh, I bet she's so happy right now. Someone's holding her. Yeah, so those are Starry Skies. Starry Sky petunias?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, the thing is, like, in terms of her anxiety and stuff, if I held on to her forever, she wouldn't do any of those things. But I can't hold on to my cat forever 24 hours a day. Which is where the problem lies. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's petunia. What is it? Let me double check that. They grow like wild. You gotta water them every single day, but Starry Sky petunias? Yeah, Starry Sky petunia. I love gardening. I need to get my garden up and ready. Okay, so that's not quite strong enough, so let's put in a little bit of sepia here. Or I guess I could like do the whole thing because it's still not dark enough. It's nowhere near dark enough. Okay, let's get this in here. Let's see. I do that. And I go back over here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the color. Oh, bye, Ganon. Yeah, it looks like a dirty penny now. That's exactly what I want. Yeah, make it filthy. Oh, it's so grimy looking. Yes. Let's make it gross. Let's make it gross. Where did you guys get them? I haven't seen them in any of the nurseries. My black magic petunias need company. So over here in BC, I just got them at like Home Hardware, I think. They were really popular the year that I got them, which was 2019. They're dead now. They're gone. But, yeah. Winter come and winter go. And winter kills all of my garden. Yeah, love petunias. I have like the perfect like balcony, like in terms of like what direction it faces for having petunias. Hi Ganon. Hello, my little evil kitty. You're all cute and cuddly now that you've been fed. You're proving me right, Ganon. You're proving me right. Oh! Bye, Ganon. He's got the zoomies. Ganon has the... In seed form? No, I did not get it in seed form. I got it pre... no. It was already, like, starting to grow. It was small. It was much smaller when I got it. And then I just basically nurtured it to getting larger. An unexpected development has occurred. Oh, that doesn't sound like a good development. Everything okay, Linmiches? I feel like the answer is going to be no, but talk to me. What's going on? I was going to say, Kraft, you got to experience firsthand, too, the welcomingness of the mini painting community. You hang out with a bunch of mini painters. So cool. It's because you're so cool. We're all just drawn to cool people. We're like, hey, Peachy's cool, Craft and Canvas is cool. Go hang out with these peeps. Absolutely about the new GF of... Yeah, yes. I remember, yeah, she started dating someone new. You were super excited for her. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yep. Are they like monogamously a couple, or are they still like polygamously a couple? Oh, okay. You like her. Okay, I see. No, that's fine. I mean, you guys are all poly, aren't you? I'm not gonna pretend I know anything about polyamory. There's so many different forms of it. Just like the practice, it does not come in just one form. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, that's not a bad thing. I see no problem. As long as you guys all are on an understanding page and you guys are well communicated, you're all adults. Do as you do. So I guess in this case, yeah, go for it. I don't know. Let me know how it goes. I think all those situations are going to be unique into themselves, and so whatever the situation is, you know, talk it out. You guys will figure stuff out. If there's any concerns or anything, you know, yeah. Nothing that won't be hashed out by communication. You'll figure it out, whatever it is. I'm sure you guys are going to have a good time. So like I said, it's not like I know anything, right? So I just wish you guys the best of luck, and you guys will, I'm sure, all have a good time. I feel like the camera's not really in focus there. Oh man, you guys could have told me. I could have like fixed that up. There we go. That's much better. No. Sometimes I just like, because the thing is, like, I turn autofocus off because it's unreliable, and it'll like to focus on things that are totally not at all like what I have on the camera, and I'm just like, so I turn it off a lot of the time. But like sometimes I'll move from here to here to here and so forth, and it's just like, man, like, figure your stuff out, Chris. Yeah, if you guys are ever like, you're out of focus, let me know. I'm not going to be upset. I just, I need to be told sometimes. I did that for a reason. What am I doing? I don't know. Starting to look like copper though, which I'm liking. Definitely feel like this is way too strong though. Let's dial that down. The way I'm looking up old bronze statues to see how they oxidize. Yeah, they oxidize like a greenish blue hue. You can bet that I am absolutely going to be bringing in some verdigris with this. which is the name of the pigment of that greenish blue. Yeah, exactly. They look like this. It's like this color. You can even sometimes find it in rocks. It's usually so when miners are looking for bronze, brass, copper. They're not usually typically looking for the metal itself. What they're actually looking for is this color in rock formations, because this color is going to because it's all going to be worn to the elements, right, and oxidization. And so, if you look for the bright green blue. You know, that's going to be an indication that you've got one of those, you know, a metal of these colors. I used to do prospecting with my grandpa, so that's the reason I know about that. I guess I should like start like really darkening up some of the other areas a bit. Cool. So let's get this in here. Make that nice and darker. And we're just going to try and create extra deep shadows within some of these like recessed areas. That before we start doing some highlights. Craft, are you streaming today if you're still here? Chris, that's like way too much. I'm gonna end up with like big hard lines if I do stuff like that. Very cool. Now I know if I want an outdoor decorations to get cheaper than copper. No, it's true. Yeah, oxidization is a very fascinating process too, because like those specific rusts, like they end up creating, like they don't just change the color of the metal, but they also like create a texture over it. But the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty was copper coated, brass coated, I can't remember which. But due to exposure of rain, salt, sea, it turned that green color. Or greenish blue. The whole thing's copper coated. Or brass coated. I don't know which. Maybe it's bronze. Alright. Yeah, I hate the way this color is. I absolutely despise it. I'm redoing that from scratch. So first what I'm going to do is maybe see if I can just do like a glaze. See if that'll make me hate it less. That's a nice thing. If there's something you don't like, yeah, you can usually just paint over top of it, and you should be fine. Because he looks like a pickle. Like, does this guy not look like a pickle to you? Why did I make him a pickle? Let's see if this fixes it up. We'll try a glaze first, and if that doesn't go over well, then well, you know what I'm going to do. Try and see if I can do this without having to redo all of this skin and highlights. I wonder if I could like do this to filth up that horn. Maybe tie it in, because I feel like it pops a little too much. But if I add the same color as I'm adding to the entire model, it should actually help it tie in. Which is kind of like the concept behind the mother color. Because everything else has this like hue of green to it. Still need to get a base for this guy too. Looks like Moldy Pus that's using the oxidized bronze to create its body. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool things that this thing could be, right? Like my original idea was like, yeah, no, like, you know, his legs rotted away, and like his body mass is too much, like, or maybe his legs are underneath it. I don't know, but I do like the idea that maybe, like, you know, he grew out of the copper, because like he's got like all this like wiring in him that I still need to do. Like, he's very mechanical. He's very, very mechanical, which was something that kind of like really gravitated me towards this. Like, he's not just wrought. He's wrought in technology, and that to me is very cool. It's very fascinating. I don't know, I think I saw someone else who painted this mini, and they did it with what do you call? They did it with like a coppery brass color, and I really liked how the green combined with it. But I did this guy way too green. He needs to be more of like I think an olivey color for it to work. You know, olivey with a little bit of browns in him. Like, he can be colorful, don't get me wrong. Like I've made super colorful, rotting, disgusting things. Like the purple lady. Which is the Stitched Abomination from who's it? Archvillain Games. Eldritch Horror meets steampunk. Yeah! That's a great way of putting it. I do love myself some Eldritch Horror. Like, Cosmic Horror is, oh, perfecto. Oh, starting to see the tone change in the colors. I'm liking it. Maybe I just need to add a few more glazes of this all over the skin. Just tone down that vibrant green. Because it's more like a verdant green, when really it should be kind of like a decayed shade of green. Like something gross. Starting to see it blend better with the metal colors. Doesn't look like that on the stream though. No, it does not. Do that. That just made things darker. It didn't really like fix the colors. How do I fix the colors a bit? Don't know how to fix colors. Oh well. Yellows and purples for sure. Oh, sorry. No, I meant like fix it on the camera. I was disappointed it doesn't look nearly as cool as it does here. Oh yeah, purple, absolutely. Purple is like the greatest color for like making like bruised flesh and like making it look like there's blood pooling. Oh, 100%. I love using purple on decaying flesh. This one I was a bit more okay with being like a little weird in the skin color choices, because this one's supposed to be like, technically speaking, it is itself a demon, but nah, yeah, whatever. Whatever I say it is when I put it down on a game table is what it is in the end of the day. But I do want to make this like a Great Unclean One proxy. I love those big, brush that butt, big butt. I love those big gross demons of disease, right? Like they're just there's something about it, which is super messed up because we are here in a pandemic. Why am I like that? Why, Chris? Oh, why? There we go. It's looking a lot less like a pickle. So the color I'm using right now on this is a color I really like is Troll Shadow. It's got this very nice... Here, I'll see if I can pull up an example. So this hair is with this same color. I'm not going to show too much of that model because that one is definitely not TOS friendly. I mean, it's a demon. There's no genitals, but there's like faces that are being squeezed out of where nipples should be, and like a head coming out of a butt. It's a very messed up model. It's very cool looking. If you want to check it out, go check out Planet Apocalypse 1 on Kickstarter, and you will see the model I'm talking about. There's a bit of delay on my end, so I was commenting on before when you were fussing about the camera. Yeah, so for the camera, it's mostly blues and yellows that I have. So there's blue here, and then there's the yellow, and then like there's like an in-between somewhere. That's all I have on my options. Right now it's on auto, which is like alright. It just doesn't make it as... He looks more like a pickle still. He looks like a cartoon pickle. That's not what he looks like. And it makes me go, ah! Hey Zelda, are you okay? You're fine? You sound fine. Oh baby, don't scratch too much. No, don't do that. I know it's itchy. I know it's itchy. Alright, so I think that is better. It's much better, actually. But yeah, sorry, I should mention, in terms of delay, you're probably facing like at least a 15-second delay, at minimum. Now, for those ones, do I want to put in like regular steely bits? I don't know. If I do a color like this here, you probably won't see the slime nearly as well. But you know, I could probably add some more slime to that. Don't do that, please. Take care of yourself, Zelda. Ayo, Hazen, it's looking good. What an excellent paint job. I'm thoroughly disgusted. Well, that is kind of the intention. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, he looks better like now that I've toned down the pickle color green. Big old butt right there. I could probably do a little bit more on it, but I want to hold off for now, see where I can push this, and if necessary, I can continue to do more glazing. How do I have 12 emails right now? I don't need more Facebook friend suggestions. I'd love it if Facebook stopped doing that to me. Let's see here. Instagram stuff. Supposed to rain today. And good. Doesn't look like there's anything I need to worry about for other stuff. Cool. Just wanted to take a look to see if there's something important email-wise. Okay. I should probably do these tentacles. Those tentacles should probably get painted. Now, do I want to stick with the green? I don't think I do, because if I stick with the green colors, it's not going to show very well. I'm thinking maybe like a gross pinky magenta. Ooh, that's a great looking color right there, actually. Let's give this a shot. This looks like this will be repulsive, and that is exactly what I want. It's called Old West Rose. Hey, what is going on here? Is it really itchy right there? Poor thing. Yeah, I know. You're all perked up because you got in love. Yes, yes, kitty. Little baby. Alright, so what do we got here? Something like this. So that's not bad, but I think what I want to do is I'm actually going to mix in some of that gross green stuff with it. Just to like tint it slightly more green. There we go, that's better. Yeah, because I don't want it to be too strong. And then I can use the base color for the highlights. What else is going on, everyone? Painting anything cool? Good news? Anything you need to talk about that maybe isn't good news? Get it off your chest. I mean, usually I try to make this a place to, you know, escape our problems, to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. But, you know, if there's ever anything you need to talk about, you just let me know. Intentions for use. Sick, vomiting, poop, devil, name of paint. Yeah, it's Old West Rose. Still sorting the claws. So, Jinx, how long does it usually take you to do one skeleton? You're still new at it. You got the raccoon last month. Wish you had more time to work on them. Oh. Well, that's exciting. I didn't know that you were new at it. I never would have known. I thought you would have... Well, I learned something. So look at that. Grab something a little bit nicer tip now, because now we're trying to get to this without bleeding it into other color or other parts. Did I hear skeleton? This is a creepy taxidermy articulated skeleton dealio? Yeah. Jinx buys skeletons and assembles them. Died of natural causes. Yeah, go give Jinx a follow. Jinx is really cool. And she's got like all these really cool GIFs that like you can play on the screen, like dancing skeletons or like skeletons having a party. I don't even know where she gets all of them. And followed. Yeah! You won't regret it. I fully intend to articulate my cats when they pass. Have How to convince your mom to let me have Toki when she dies. Oof. Yeah, I don't know if I would personally be able to do that, but I don't think there's necessarily a problem with it. Like, the animal is past. They very dark point of view, but after that point, they are no longer your cat. They are, a cadaver. But I can understand why people are very, very defensive and hesitant on that. I don't think I could do it, but I don't have a problem with people doing it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, almost choked. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just my mental capacity. I wouldn't be able to do it myself. Not the processing nor the articulation. Like for example, if I had a skeleton of somebody else's cat, I'd be cool with that. But I don't know. My own kitties, I just feel like, yeah, I would have a hard time doing it. Largely just because there's a lot of emotional investment. And again, not saying that people who do don't have that. Just yeah. I think that's cool. I think it is cool. Let's see here. For me, it'd be very much a tribute in memory of them. Very Egyptian preservation for their spirit. Yeah, no, absolutely, right? And I think all of them, like each approach, right? Like there's its own thing. Like it's not. I don't think people who are opposed to it necessarily understand that preservation of the remains for some people is like their way of, you know, honoring, tributing the memory of that animal, right? Because like I very much see it as that way. I just don't think I myself would be necessarily able to do it in that manner. But I absolutely understand that point of view, and so I respect it. I just don't have it in me to do it. That's all. Just been sitting here lurking like this beefcake. Very nice. I'm happy to call it. Get some sleepy sleeps. All right, you have yourself a lovely rest of the night, Loki. Thanks for coming and hanging out. You know, enjoying the show. I think I fixed up the skin a bit. I'll have to take photos because this on the camera just doesn't quite look right. But you have yourself a wonderful rest of the night there, Loki, and take care of yourself. Let's see here. Yeah, I think when I saw that you were assembling it, I immediately, the very first thing that went into my mind was like, oh, it's like a puzzle, kind of like the wooden skeleton, like the dinosaur skeleton puzzles that you would get as a kid. Okay, it's time for me to add some other metals and gears and doodads there. Need to stretch though. Oh. All right. Do my favorite combination for metals. Really need to get one of those vortex machines. All right, there we go. So. Got that. I think if there was a skull, Jinx, that I ever wanted to have, even if it wasn't just, like, if it was, I don't think I would be able to get the whole body, but just the skull, just to own the skull, a hippo skull, they are so cool looking. Like, they look like they could be like dragon skulls. I genuinely think there's nothing cooler looking than a hippo skull. Right? Right? I think that would be really cool looking. Oh, I can see there was a scan line issue here. That's okay. Yeah, I remember seeing a hippo skull for the first time. I think it was at Science World here in Vancouver. And I was just like, oh my god, that is so cool looking. Like, I nerded out about it. Muntiak skulls? What is a Muntiak? You got a link? I don't know if I know what that animal is. I'm very fascinated. You've captured my interest. And heck, I'm seeing that I missed those there. Okay. Do this bit first. Is it like a deer-like animal? You guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, I would love to. Oh, let me make sure that I have you added in my regulars. Regulars. Add Jinx. Let's see here. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh, they're the deer with teeth. The toothy deer. Yes, yes. Such a weird evolutionary design. So weird. I forgot all about those guys. And that's a skull. Let's take a look at the skull. Oh, wow. What? That's so... Yeah, no. That is fascinating. It's weird to see the bone is the base of the antler, and then the antler is only at the tips. Because the antlers shed, right? Like they're designed to fall out, but it still maintains that bone part. That bone part's there forever, right? That is so bizarre. That's very cool. Yeah, if I had one of those, I would be sharing that too. I totally get why you would love it so much. Heck, that's so cool. Man, painting all those maggots is going to be the death of me. I'm not going to enjoy painting all the maggots. So I'm going to have to use white-like colors. We all know just how well that works out on small things. Oh man, so actually, Jinx, you might like this. Up in halfway between Vancouver and Whistler, there's this little town that had an eclectic shop, and so there's all sorts of things in there. Like it was part art gallery, part thrift store. Yeah, so thus I call it an eclectic. But in there were cattle skulls or bull skulls and deer skulls that had been painted in color shifting paint. Hello, Mellow Miniatures. How are you doing today? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. What are you up to? Let's give a shout out for Mellow Miniatures. Yeah, I thought it was super fun. They were like bright blues and purples and reds. Well, actually, I don't think there was reds. I think there was, yeah, but they were mostly within the blue to violet range. Nope, not me. There we go. And thank you there, Mellow. I appreciate that. I worked on this guy for 7 hours on Saturday, and I've been streaming now for 2, so this is about like 9 hours of work. Zelda, you're okay. Baby. Yeah, relax, you're good. Hey, it's great to see you. It's been a while. Just winding down after your stream. Oh, you were streaming today. How was your stream? Zelda! Hey! You're okay. You're okay, baby. Really productive. I'll slap my work. Excellent. Yeah. Please do. Or you can always also open up the original in Discord, and then you can put a link in here. I do not check my Discord typically when I'm streaming, just because my computer gets angry when I do. usually try to keep that to a minimum. So I don't like it when my CPU the fan starts going and like it's overheating and it's like raw and I'm like, ah, no, computer. It's the only reason. Hey, you're fine. You're okay. Da, 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 da. Let's see here. You're good. All right, let's see. 4 images here. Oh, how are you not in the regulars list? There we go. What? What do you mean not found? Yeah, you don't want to post too many at a time or else it'll delete all of your stuff and it will time you out. Oh, nice! You were painting up... oh, excellent, excellent. You're painting up the old stuff I had sent you. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's the same image twice. That's the same image 3 times. 2? I count 3. There's the Hormigaunt, unless that's one of your Hormigaunts. There's the Orc, and then there's the Dragon. Oh, yeah, no. I see them. Why are you freaking out so much? Are you okay? You got itchy? Oh, it's itchy inside the cone? Yeah, it itches. It itches. Here we go. Yeah. Does that feel better? It's all good. I remember you said that you had Tyranids too, so I just wanted to double check. I don't know. You got lots of stuff. Oh baby, why are you so scratchy right now? Hey, Zelda, you don't need to do that. Come on. You okay? Poor baby, she's itchy all the time. $550? As in you have 550 miniatures? Do you know the actual number of minis you have? I have no idea how many minis I have. I'm a little bit bad when it comes to purchasing things. And I'm like, ooh, I want this one, and I want that one, and I want this one too, and I want that one. And then, yeah. I didn't know that's what that meant. I did not do great in math. Well, that's cool. I learned something. Thank you for sharing. All right. Do I want to add more of that glaze? I think I might, and then see how that goes. But it's actually looking not bad. We'll do a little bit more of the glaze. We'll see how this goes. Cut it out. Just taking you off of there. That's all we're doing. Yep, just going off to knock things over. What did you knock over? Why are you standing on that? Zelda. Zelda. You are a handful, girl. Oh, I missed there. Only a quick visit. Hey, no worries. You have yourself a excellent rest of the night there, Jack. Do take care, and I'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for dropping by and saying hello. Got to brush that butt. Brush that butt. Brush that butt. For those who do not know, there is a Mellow Minis Brush That Butt sticker that is on its way into production, along with a couple other stickers, including a sticker of Ganon and a sticker of Zelda. They're being done by two different wonderful, talented creators, Peachy Prime and Warlock's Quill, both who have dropped into the stream before, not today, but before. So if you like those stickers, be sure to let them know. Not sure how I'm going to distribute them yet. Might do my own website for it rather than go through like Redbubble or something. Try to minimize the number of hands going into my pocket. Although, if there are any that don't do really well, what I could do is, once they sell out, instead of going through the reproduction costs again, I could put them up on Redbubble as, like, legacy stickers. That could be cool. Let's see here. Alright, so I've done that. We've done that. I guess we could start doing some bronzy brass highlights. Actually, scratch that there. Instead, what we're going to do is just remove that there. Go with a slightly higher color. What's that in? The whole point is highlights. Oh, but I did the whole thing in jeez. Jeez Louise. Heck. Okay. Gonna use the same colors I did last time because originally what I was doing is I was going through with I went over everything with an ink. So if I just do the natural colors, it's going to be brighter anyways. Man, what is wrong with my head? Oh wow, it's already 2:30. There we go. Let's see, can you guys see what I'm doing there? A little bit, yeah. So for anyone who's not sure what I'm doing, so there's a great technique you can use with when trying to do true metallic metals. So the idea is you mix in the paint with, or the true metallic metal with other metallic paints. Oh, tell me I didn't get that on there. I did. Whoops. And then you use inks to add shadows. You go with the darkest. First with the true metallic metals, you go with your darkests first, and then you start including things like, a non-metallic metal that's dark. And you go over everything. And then you take your inks. This is when the inks get involved, because the inks have transparency to them. And you go over them, you create shadows, you go with more depth on top of your base coat, and then after you've gone through all that, you then go back to your true metallic metals and you start creating highlights. You go over areas that might reflect a little bit more. Like the tops of all these bumps, and it's going to make it look more reflective, right? Now, obviously, this guy is going to be really gross, so we don't want anything too reflective, but we're going to have some of it, right? There's going to be some reflectivity of it on top, and then we're going to go over with grease and oils and all that other jazz, which is really fun, and bring those highlights down. So we're not going to go as high as I normally would sometimes, but we are going to create highlights just to show, there is a difference in how the light is reflecting off of things. Because like if we compare these over to these, you can see these ones are brighter, right? Just a little bit of fun. already done these ones? I'll go over them just in case. You're on quite the box there, Zelda. Are you comfy on that box? She's like balancing on top of a pile of boxes right now. Not just a cat on a box. She's on many boxes. But she seems to be... Yeah, you seem to be balanced. Seems to be good. Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. That's right. Because I messed up in my first round. I really like the idea that like this is maybe like some powered weapon. Like there's all these like nodes, maybe they're like they charge it full of plasma or something. I really like that idea. Hey, we're coffee. More coffee. That was really silly. Why did I do that voice? Well, people hang around, so can't be that terrible. I am absolutely absurd, though. Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah, I think I like the idea of the outer shells all being this kind of brassy color. I drank too much coffee. There is regret. I love coffee up until the point where I have so much it makes me feel anxious. Do you want to know a bunch of fun facts about caffeine? I can make you either really impressed with humans or really scared of coffee. Always. Okay, so caffeine is actually a neurotoxin generated by plants as a natural pesticide. When insects have caffeine beans or cocoa beans, what ends up happening is they go through a full body paralysis as their brain jumps into overdrive and die. However, humans are largely immune to the neurotoxin effect. So when I say neurotoxin, I'm not talking about necessarily your brain. It does stimulate your brain, but what it actually does is it paralyzes the nerves throughout your limbs, which is why people who have too much coffee might have like shaky hands, right? Which is why it's ill-advised to drink coffee while you are painting, or before you play sports. But yeah. We're drinking poison. But I love it. And as I said, it is a, it is genuinely a neuroaccelerator. Makes you more alert. Doesn't make you think faster. That's not what I mean by accelerator. But, some people think it does. And, placebo effects are awesome that way. Huh. Yeah, coffee cups. I love coffee. Definitely going to have some caffeine when I'm done with this. Which is going to be in about 15 minutes. Now, I have a friend who I said I was going to give a raid. She's not doing a mini painting or anything. She's actually a professional cake maker or a cake artist. So would you guys be interested in going and seeing a professional cake artist go to work at the end of my stream in maybe 15 minutes? Total opposite energy of my stream, as a heads up. Loud, high energy, excitement, super cutesy. This guy, not so cutesy. But legitimately, like, incredible cake artist, like, award-winning cake artist. Let me see if she's even on right now. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I go to the directory. Following live. It's a lie. Oh my gosh, you're making me sign in. Heck. Oh, this is Chrome. Oh, I need Firefox. Firefox, I'm still logged in on. Right? Right? I'm still logged in, guys. Tell me I'm logged in. I am. Oh, she's not even online. Dude, look at that. We're just gonna mute this because that will be loud. Yeah, hey, look at that. Alright, funky. It's time for you to go to sleep. You'll be watching Corpse play Resident Evil. Well, that's exciting. Like Corpse, the guy who does like the songs and stuff and has the really deep voice. Like that Corpse? Fancy cute cake sounds like a good contrast on my phone. Regularly, what she does streaming of is Pokemon fusions that she sculpts in clay. Yeah, that Corpse. Cool. I didn't know that he streams on Twitch. I mean, don't get me wrong. Resident Evil 2 is, like, super good. Like, Resident Evil 2 HD, right? Or is it just, like, any Resident Evil? I mean, you didn't really specify which one. But 2 on HD is great. That's the only one I've played. It's not the only Resident Evil one I've played. It's the only remake I've played. You know, words are hard. Oh, YouTube, and he's playing the brand new one, pre-release. Ooh, exciting! Oh, is he like streaming live? I've been doing so bad at checking to see if I have YouTube comments on my stream right now, actually. I'm so bad at that. There's just more people on Twitch. One day there was a person who was watching the Twitch stream and I missed their comments and I felt super, or the YouTube stream and I missed their comments and I felt super, super bad about it. Evening live. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Ravenheart Minis. Hey, big ol' shout out for Ravenheart Minis. Weren't you just streaming, Ravenheart? Big ol' show for Ravenheart Minis. I thought you were streaming today. Yeah, just me and a couple peeps hanging out today. I was, and went on and said hello to someone, ended a bit earlier. Oh, okay. Nice, nice, nice. I got worried for a second. I thought you were gonna raid me, and I was like, oh no, I'm like ending in 10 minutes. I always feel super guilty about like if people raid just around the end of my stream. I'm just like, oh man, like there wasn't really a way of conveying it. You are on the list. The list of people that you may potentially raid. Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm really bad actually about it. When I'm in other people's streams, when they're trying to figure out who to raid, I'll go into the people's streams ahead of time and I'm like, hey, how much longer are you on for? Yeah, and they'll be like, oh, blah blah blah, and I'm like, excellent. You know, go back to the stream. It's all a go. Let's go, 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 go. It's not a drill. Raid. Ah, jeez. I roll the dice and see what happens. Yes, good dice. Well, what do you think? He looks less like a pickle now. Or maybe he looks more like a pickle. I did a darker green glaze on him. The camera light's making him look more verdant green than he actually is. He's a bit more of a swampy green. Still will give me a nightmare. Okay, well, I mean, you know, that success, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah, he's got his crabby legs, his big old butt. I guess I should like. Sure, why not? We'll do this one. That kind of metal. Oh, there's a pipe thing right there. What were you painting today, Ravenheart Minis? Do you have any photos? Do like the horror stuff you do. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm a huge horror genre like buff. I absolutely love like, you know, big scary monsters, you know. I'm a little less into like slasher films. I don't really get a lot of joy of those, except for Jason, like Friday the 13th. I do like Jason because Jason's monster-esque. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I really try to make them look good, which is, you know, a weird phrase to say when you're trying to make them gross, but there's a method to it, right? It's not just, it's more than just like slap things on. Ah, fantastic. Yes. I love seeing what people are working on. What do we got here? Ooh. He's big. Got a sword. He's got a big thing. Oh, is this 30K? It is 30K. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Zelda. Are you saying hello? Meow. 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 Hi, baby. Yeah. I need to do a stretch. Oh, Zelda! What is going on? Baby girl. Hey, give me a second. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You want to laugh? Hey, yeah. Want to run somewhere? What's going on? Hey, yeah. Yeah, you're a big cutie. Did he jump out when I started meowing? Yep. Yeah, I made Ganon jealous. I gave Zelda too much love. Oh no, don't start scratching. It's okay. My cat's all like right now. Oh. Yeah, I like to talk with my cats because they talk back to me. I do it with your dog. Nice. Oh, you talk to your dog. Is it like a oh, because I totally do that with dogs all the time. Or the oh. That always gets dogs going. Sorry if anyone has dogs. My parents used to get mad at me because I would sing with my dogs, and they would start singing with me. And I was like, but they're just singing. Do you want in? Do you want out? Do you want a belly rub? Yeah. Nothing like a good dog. Not that there's, I mean, there are bad dogs, but you know, it really comes down to training. You know, you can train a dog. Dogs are a lot of work, and I think a lot of people just get dogs and they don't realize that. The dog slash puppy is the channel mascot. He gets more likes than the models. Yeah, you know, Ravenheart Minis, that is exactly how it is with Ganon. I know that people will come in, they will look at the models, and then they find out I have cats. And they stick around to see if will the cat go on the camera. Which the answer is sometimes. Let's see here. You're fine. Don't be sass. You're fine. You're okay, baby. Yeah, you're fine. No, it's okay. Zelda. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. That's questionable. All right, let's see here. Todd Ralster should make her sisters. Oh, told Really Star she should make her sister's cat the channel mascot when they move together. I don't know if I know who Really Star is. Is that a painter? Is that a gamer? have to pardon my ignorance. I do not know who that is. Zelda, you're okay. It's okay, baby. Oh, poor thing, she's just a wreck right now. Okay. I'm going to have to probably call stream in just a second. I'm just going to finish up doing this, applying this black ink, and then we're going to call our quits for the day. All right. Crafty RPG DM of Lolitanus. I recommend on the Discord. Fascinating. All right. Good stuff. Well, we are at the end of the stream, folks. I'm going to just take a look here, see. Nope. All right. So not on right now. Let's take a look at who is. I rated Friendly Pyro yesterday. Oh, I see. Oh man, Shiro's almost at 97 viewers right now. Holy heck. Yeah, Shiro's a good guy. Let's go raid Shiro. Bump him up just to 100. Excellent, Jinx. That's rad. I'm so excited for you. That's super fun. Alright, so I'm gonna go raid Shiro. You know, even if it's just 8 people, that's cool, because that means we can bump up past 100. So let's do it.